All right, what I wanted to show right here is a real quick demo of the RAVPower power bank. This is a power bank of 257 watt hours and supplies a bit more power than your Jackery 250 that's out there or other similar types of battery packs. Now, one of the criticisms people have said about this RAVPower is you can't power a refrigerator. That's probably true, especially from an efficiency standpoint. It will not through 12 volt, and this does have a 12 volt outlet on it, not a power adapter, but I can show you. It really has more of a 12 volt right there output, DC output. That will not power the refrigerator, even with an adapter, because I've tried that with the adapter. The only way this will power a refrigerator is through AC. So this has two AC ports that you can utilize. Now, remember, AC is not as efficient as your DC, but again, what's the purpose of your refrigerator and how are you wanting to use this battery pack? I'm only doing this to show that it can be done and can be powered. I've powered it and it's run about 17 hours at about 32 to 33 degrees. And that's in a room temperatured house. So remember, the times will vary. This will, though, the RAVPower will allow you to charge it through solar panel. I have not tried that yet, so I don't know how long that would keep the refrigerator rolling. This Bouge RV is currently at 31 degrees and drawing 14.3 volts on the low setting here. Okay, so it is powering this refrigerator. Now, what you may want to say is, who is this for then if you don't have the ability to do this? This is a very lightweight unit. It's only about 5.5 pounds. See, I can pick it up with one hand. And it's only 5.5 pounds. So one of the things you may find this useful for is if you want a lightweight portable battery that you can take to the ball games and have your refrigerator carrying your food for the, say, 6 to 7 hours that you want to be off grid and need this powered, you can do that. You can also plug this into your car cigarette lighter plug. You're going to have to come up with some adapter capability in order for this to work that way. But you could take this, for example, and put it into this system here, plug it in, because it does do pass-through charging. You can take the DC plug it into your car port, 12 volt port, leave this plugged with the AC to your refrigerator, and you've got it doing pass-through charging for you. That I know, I've done that before. So this is just showing that this is an option. I would not recommend doing this for multiple days. This will only run probably 15 to 17 hours on AC power with your refrigerator, and that's going to vary depending on climate, depending on refrigerator, that sort of thing. However, with a solar panel, and this would take, I think, up to about a 60 watt solar panel, you've got enough juice coming out of a 60 watt solar panel most of the day on a really pretty day that you could keep this refrigerator going, because I can draw when it's running the compressor, it's pulling about 35 watts, 30 watts, something like that, and then most of the time without a whole lot of power, it's running on eco mode. So just kind of keep that in mind. This is an option if you're in a car and maybe you want to power your refrigerator to and from the grocery store. I live in a rural area, so sometimes the trip to the grocery store might take an hour to an hour and a half one way, and you've got frozen foods, what have you, refrigerated dinners. This is a great way to keep it cold without having to pack the full ice chest necessarily, and you've got that extra comfort that way. You can also, as I said, pick both of these things up, carry it into the ball game, tailgating, those kinds of things. So hopefully this is useful for folks. And again, it's a RAVPower power bank, 257 watt hours. Check it out. I'm very, very pleased with it. You can also charge other devices off of that. See the other video for that. Thank you.